My name is Happy and I am Harini. I hope all of you are staying safe and healthy. We as a nation are going through a really tough time, and it's so heartbreaking to see so many lives put in danger every single day. And it's so true that we as a nation are really going through a very big crisis. And yes, people who get affected are truly going through a physical toll, but at the same time, for the rest of us, it's definitely causing a lot of mental and emotional disturbance. So, in this video, I'm going to share one of my recent experiences, and this is no way related to the current situation that we as a country are going through. But I believe that the initial approach to face and cope with any crisis is the same. So before getting into this video, if you are my new viewer and is looking for daily dose of positivity, I assure you that this is the channel that you have to stick to. So don't forget to subscribe to My Name is Happy and hit the bell icon for instant updates. So every day I drag myself to office, and that's been my source of commute all these months. So one fine evening, it was a Friday evening, and Friday evenings are the times where I'm usually super thrilled and excited because obviously it's the weekend and I'm getting 2 days of holidays where I can rest and do things which I really love and miss doing the whole week. But that particular Friday, I wasn't really super excited because I was obviously exhausted due to the weekly tasks that I had, and all I wanted to do that weekend was to get back home, chill, sleep, and just be peaceful. That's all I wanted for that weekend. So I was driving back home, and but unfortunately, my car met with a crash. But luckily, it was not a very serious incident and I wasn't injured at all. I was all safe, but my car did get damaged. And that was the very first time that something like this is happening. And I was all alone, and it was around like 7 p.m. and it was dark also. And that particular day was getting late also to go back home. So I was kind of baffled. I didn't know what to do. I should say I was a little frightened too, but all I did was I just rushed back home. I didn't stop to also to check the damage because I was super confused, super frightened, and it was a mixture of emotions. So I just came home and I parked the car. I didn't even dare to look at the damage. I just came inside my house and picked up the phone and just made a call to my dad. I made this call with so much apprehension because I didn't know how he's going to react to the whole situation because it's the first time something like this is happening. So I was very hesitant to do so, but I really thought that I should seek the support. So I called my dad and tell him all that happened, and to my surprise, he was very cool about it. He he told me it's all fine. Whatever has happened has happened. We'll try to fix it and let's get it done. That's it. And I was taken aback for a moment. But these words were truly comforting that it actually gave me the courage to at least go and see what the damage was. So I immediately went out to see the damage. I was like, oh God, this looks a little big because the side mirror is fully damaged and also there is a dent in the car. So okay, now after seeing the picture, Dad is not going to be happy at all. But again, I immediately called him. Did you see the damage? And again, he was very cool about it. He just told me whatever has happened has happened. But I really thought that I should take ownership of that particular situation because though it wasn't my fault that all this happened, but I really thought that I should take ownership of the particular situation and I really wanted to apologize for all that happened. But my dad, on the other hand, just shared with me all his experiences of how crazily he damaged his car and what all happened. And all these situations just brought a slight smile on my face and just gave me a little bit of relief. But again, I wasn't fully convinced, I was not fully peaceful about everything. So, next, I just called one of my other friends to share about the whole experience. And again, to my surprise, my friend didn't really bother about the incident or didn't really bother about the damage that has happened to the car and how I'm going to fix it. All he was bothered about was how I am going to cope through this and get back the very next day to drive. His whole focus was on that. I think that is something that really surprised me because I was always focused on the damage. I was always focused on what happened. But on the other hand, my friend was all focused on what next. How I'm going to get back the confidence. Because when something like this happens, I am sure your confidence just goes to the rock bottom. You really don't want to take the car and drive again because you start doubting yourself. So all my friend did that day was to bring back that confidence in me. He just reassured that I can get back to drive. And this particular words just comforted me so much, and more than comforting, it was so confidence boosting. And after having such a comforting and a nice conversation with my friend, I really felt a lot better and my mental state became a lot more peaceful. So now I decided that I should give myself some time. I should be really patient with myself and give myself the time to process all my feelings, emotions, because I know this is not a very sweet thing to process. And eventually everything was done, the car got fixed, and immediately the day the car got fixed, I got back to driving without any hesitation, no apprehension. I wasn't frightened at all. I was fully confident. I had the hope, I had the confidence to get back to driving, and this was simply because I took the right support at the right time. I started to think what next. And thirdly, I gave myself the time to process whatever I had to go through. So I know that this incident is nowhere related to the current situation that we as a country are facing, but this is very much related to the mental crisis and mental disturbance that all of us are going through at the moment. Though these are completely two different situations, the initial approach to handle any crisis, I believe, is the same. So just try out these three things. Take the right support at the right time. Start thinking what next and give yourself the time to process whatever you're going through. Just be patient with yourself. So guys, I hope this video was super helpful to all of you, and all these three things will definitely help you cope up with all that is going around us. And also, if you find this video helpful, please share it with all your near and dear ones. And also don't forget to subscribe to My Name is Happy and hit the bell icon to receive instant updates about my upcoming videos. So thank you guys for watching. See you in another interesting video. Bye!